Alright, this is Levi from WPGN on Vixentine, and we're going to look at her resources here real quick. This is just kind of a crash course for you all. See, you have white, green, blue, purple, different qualities of resources. Here's how all of this works. You need certain resources to craft certain upgrades, and make certain parts of those upgrades for your frames. Now, I'll go over to the manufacturer here and kind of explain how all that works. And we'll revisit that screen in just a moment, so I can expand on that. Alright, so now you see you've got, we'll say, computational metals, okay? We don't have any of those white, but here's how this works. When you go to craft your components for making your upgrades, the higher quality, see this is 864, 569, okay? The higher quality you use to craft something, the better stat outputs you'll get on that item. So you always want to use the highest quality possible, unless, you just need something for a quick fix, and then you can use whatever you want to craft it. So you've got some rather high energized carbon here. Okay, so just to kind of demonstrate this for you guys a bit, go to our printer station over here. Alright, so we're going to go to, oh, I see it's still doing that doubling thing, but okay. So we'll go to Dreadnought, Rhino, because she's a Rhino. And we're going to look at the Heavy Laser MG, the weapon, okay? Now you need all these parts to make it, okay? You need some crystite, you need to craft all of these other things. And crafting will be explained in a later video, but this is just for resources. So we'll go to this component here. Alright, we need metals to make this. But what a lot of people don't know is if you click the item, it'll give you a list of all the things and all the qualities that you can use to craft it. So for this item, now I don't actually have enough to make this, but I have a few things and we'll look at the qualities. You get 3 numbers, okay? The third number within the brackets over here is how many of that resource that you have. The first number, like the 864, the 246, the 569, the 195, those are all the CY tags for the minerals. So if you get more of the same kind, you'll be able to do that. The quality is the middle number here. So 285, 246, 188, and 129. Now, if I were going to use any of these metals to craft this particular item, I would probably go about using the 285 because it has a higher quality. And the higher quality you use, the better stats you'll get on your item. So we have that there, and now, if I had enough, I would choose the 376 computational metals. And up here would be a green manufacturing button if I were actually able to make this. So we'd make that. And you want to do that for all of the parts that are required to make this. You want to use the highest quality possible. So we'll leave it at that for a moment. And now I will show you the difference in crafting upgraded gear versus crafting, junk gear. Well, I call it junk gear. So go over here to her frame station, and we'll look at Heavy Laser MG. Okay? So now you see we've got 2 heavy laser rifles, okay? This is the first one that was made. Alright, now if we hover over this... No, wait, was that the first one, or was this the first one? I can't remember. Okay, now this was the first one. This is the second one that was made. See how you have more power there? So we'd obviously want to use that. Now, if we want to do a little better, we'll go with the stock. Okay. These were both made with decent materials. So in this case, we'd still want the better one, but it gives you much, much more than just using white materials. You always want to use the highest quality. That way you get the most out of it. You get a little better stats, a little extra damage, a little less constraints, and so on and so forth, and likewise, and all that good crap. So that's how resources work. We'll explain thumping and all that good stuff in later videos. But that's how resources work. If you have any questions, get a hold of any of us in game. or leave it on the forums, which aren't up yet, but we are working on. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.